it's basically, it has a lot to do with the way the shoe look too. Now, I mean, I can't take all the credit for it. You know, only the strong survive. If you're not, you know, a weak person will break. They'll give up, and that's just not me. You know what I mean? So whatever I go through in life, whatever it is, I fight through it. I don't think God will put you through nothing that you can't handle. So you put an H on your chest and handle it. You know, I was just happy to have my own shoe. You know, that was my dream. That was one of my biggest dreams. Obviously, to make it to the NBA, but to have my own signature shoe, I mean, nothing top that. You know what I mean? I couldn't wait to put them on. You know what I mean? Like, and then to just have more and more, you know what I mean, and keep on going, and then have a MVP shoe, have a final shoe, you know what I mean, like, just a dream come true. You know, it's basically like, you know, you make it to the NBA, that's your dream, you know what I mean, but everything that come with it, you know, to be the one that created the sleeve, to be the one that created, you know, the answer, and have the question and stuff like that, that's icing on the cake.
Allen Iverson who continues to amaze with slight of build, but his tremendous physical gifts on the basketball floor. Had 41 last night.
Don't have him set screens. It just doesn't work in the NBA anymore.
Iverson to raise up and ring it. 41 last night did Allen Iverson drop on the Seattle Sonics as he went 15 of 30 from the floor.
Right in the face of Theo Ratliff.
Iverson will step through a Ratliff pick and bury the jumper. Allen Iverson has all four for the Sixers.
Well, you know, you can live with Allen Iverson taking and making a lot of those outside shots.
Allen Iverson. Now with Jackson going to play on baseline left. Iverson with that jump step to the rim and float it home.
And this is what you don't want when you're playing Philadelphia. If you miss a shot, turn it over, get a shot block, whatever. Then they get out in the open floor.
Iverson to use a Tyrone Hill pick. And will step back with a triple that he'll drain.
It's just a tough shot there. And against very good defense by Andre Miller.
8 of 13 from the floor. Iverson with a deep jumper, and Violet Palmer, just that quickly, has gotten Andre Miller for his second personal foul. And that'll get the Gund Arena Sixers have crawled back to within 5, although the Cavaliers are 10 of 13 from the floor for 77%. Iverson to the shake. Didn't finish it, though. Down on the bench, all the 2 personal fouls. 6'11" Toni Kukoc from Croatia on the floor. Iverson tried to turn the corner. Oh, look at Allen Iverson hanging in the air and then depositing that short jumper. Had the basketball ripped out of his hands by Tyrone Hill. Iverson put it down, and one more coming from the line. Cedric Henderson did not give the basketball up and is earning the ire of the head coach, Randy Whitman, because of
Randy's furious, and rightly so. Ball was kind of banging around, a little bit loose there.
Iverson quickly to the offensive end. The baseline, Allen Iverson to bury that short jumper. He's got 17.
He got 2 Cavaliers that time. He elbowed Gatling in the stomach.
Aaron McKee, Cavaliers having all kinds of problems now, transition-wise, as Allen Iverson will float to the rim and put it down. Randy Whitman, as you can see, is...
Well, he's one of those solid players. I'd put him in that same category with guys like Lynch and Tyrone Hill, who play the game the right way, give you a very honest effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Well, Allen Iverson has it absolutely going on here tonight. He is scorching. Iverson to triple, and he'll bury it.
3 points. Less than 2 minutes remaining.
McCullough made like a quarterback that didn't see a linebacker stepping in a passing lane, huh? Allen Iverson is gone ballistic here at the gun.
3 points.
As we said, incurred the wrath of Randy Whitman right from that point on. 5 block shots for Ratliff. Iverson will step back and stick it again. He's got 30.
Theo Ratliff is a factor in there. Because when things go wrong immediately, the players are going to jump on the officials. They've been jumping on them since the beginning of this game.
Jim Jackson took it away from him. Cavaliers running. And Jimmy threw it away. Allen Iverson stepped in the passing lane. Iverson got bounced by Jackson. Will fade away, fill it up, and one more coming from the line. He is putting on some kind of an electrifying show at the gun, Allen Iverson.
It all started in the open floor with a steal. It's going to take a lot to
Yeah, I understand. If he fell on his wallet, he wouldn't feel the ramifications. Andre Miller felt Iverson lowered his shoulder into him. Iverson with a jump stop to the hole. Count that. And one more coming from the line on a Robert Traylor personal foul. Allen Iverson now with 35.
Well, you see what I mean about the way that he dealt with the official on the play before? But the Sixers pick and roll defense looks like everybody else's.
Matty, let's mark this down now. With 7 minutes left, the Cavaliers have got back to within 5, but not anymore. Make it 7 as Allen Iverson will drain that baseline jumper. Philly by 5. Iverson went back door and then faded off. Allen Iverson scorching is going to lift it and knock out a 3.
Iverson.
I'm convinced now. He's got 41. I'd say just go run at him, get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else shoot it. One situation for the Sixers here.
Iverson being held by Gatling, who is going to twirl Allen around and somewhat gently discard him toward the baseline.
His first.
Well, Allen Iverson, well aware of the situation here, trying to get a shot up or at least get the foul. No problem getting the foul. He just gets manhandled.
Allen Iverson telling Kevin Ollie what he wants here. Iverson with a stutter step. Lifted over the top of Andre Miller and it goes.
Well, and if Anthony Johnson can play the kind of defense that we saw him putting pressure on Kevin Ollie before that and keep Aaron McKee from penetrating, that will help.
Iverson will step back, stick it.
Allen Iverson.
What an offensive performance from the shooter out of Georgetown, Allen Iverson. Iverson pushing to the rim. Amon Murray put a stop sign up for Allen Iverson. Didn't want to give up the easy layup. Anthony Johnson and now Andre Miller have missed in-tight chippies for the Cavaliers. Iverson, Kukoc, Ratliff, Lynch, and Aaron McKee. Iverson will step back and stroke it. Allen Iverson, half a century here in the gun. He's got 50. Inside 3 minutes left. Cavaliers trying to end Philly's 5-game win streak. Shot clock at 5. Iverson crossed over. Iverson on the run, and that goes. He's got 52.
That's a tough cover for Jimmy Jackson, who does not have his defensive legs under him, having not played that much in the last.
How many rejections is that for Ratliff? Number 8 tonight for Theo.
A couple of good looks in there, despite the fact that Ratliff was able to swat that first one out of there. And that's generally when you get a good look at a three-point shot. So good look for Lamont Murray.
And now, though Allen Iverson is just going to handle it and dribble it out as this one is over at the gun. The Cavaliers fall to the Philadelphia 76ers 107-103.